Hello, yogis. Welcome to our Thursday strength class. So this month we are doing 15-minute practices. So usually they're 30-minute classes, but we're doing just 15-minute practices to bring in that focus of whatever our class is for that day. So we're doing our strength class today. We are going to incorporate the weights, but I want you to know that if you don't have weights, that's totally okay. You can do this without your weights and it's going to be beneficial for you. Let's come into a seated position. Let's start in that seated position. We'll jump right in, ground down into your sitting bones, get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. And let's tuck the chin to the chest. Let the head hang heavy. Slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. One more time, right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Bring the chin through center. Let's inhale, lift the nose toward the ceiling, and exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. And again, inhale, lift the nose toward the ceiling, and exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. Bring the chin through center. Let's gaze over the right shoulder. Excuse me, walk your left fingertips away. Come back through center, inhale. Exhale, gaze to the left and walk the right fingertips away. Come back through center. Let's inhale the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, roll them down the back. One more time. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll them down the back. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus out your arms. Inhale, fingertips to shoulders. Exhale, twist to the left on an inhale to the right. Let's pick up the pace here, linking our breath to our movement, shifting through the torso. This is really starting to warm up our spine, our torso, and our core. Let's come back through center. Shift the hands down. Press yourself into a tabletop position. Stacking shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Spread those fingers out wide. Let the shoelace side of your feet rest into the mat. Inhale, cow pose. Arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, cat pose. Round the spine, head hangs heavy. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. One more. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Come back to neutral. Inhale your right hand high, open through your chest, lift your gaze, and we're going to sweep that hand under but not come down. Reach that hand toward the ceiling and inhale, unravel, lift up, and exhale, sweep it down. Inhale, back up, release that right hand down, switch it out, inhale your left hand high, and then sweep it under, reach toward the ceiling underneath the body, and then inhale up and exhale, sweep it under, and inhale up. Come back to neutral. From this tabletop position, hover your knees off of the floor, press through your palms. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's press up and back, downward facing dog. Sturdy feet are hip width distance, hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. Let's start to bend into one knee, bend into the other. Press the heels of the palms into the mat. Maybe point those pointer fingers of the palms straight forward. Sink forward and come into a high plank position. From your high plank, let's come right into some mountain climbers, bringing your knees in toward your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zip the legs up tight, sink the booty down, press through your palms, engage through your core, and then press up and back into your downward facing dog. Get your downward dog set up. And then let's sink back forward into that high plank. Press through the palms, sink the booty down. Mountain climbers for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your high plank, zip those legs up, press through your palms. 3, 2, 1. Come into that downward facing dog. Sink the heels down. We're going to come down into our dolphin, which is coming down onto the forearms. Keep your gaze forward and let's tap the forehead down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and press back up into your down dog. Lift your feet forward and rise into your mountain pose. Get your mountain pose set up nice and sturdy. You can tuck the tailbone under, get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Roll the palms forward. Inhale, extend your mountain, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, ride that breath down. Really use the core, engage, 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 release. Bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way back up overhead. And exhale, forward fold, engage, 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 release. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale into your forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back into that high plank. Let's take it through our chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is where we're going to incorporate the weights. You don't have to if you don't want to. Inhale your right leg high. Step it through. Let's come into that low runner's lunge. Take a moment, shift forward, shift back, maybe straighten through that front leg. Sink forward, stacking your knee over your ankle, pop your back heel down at a 45, grab your weights and come through heart center, rising into your warrior one. Hips and shoulders are squared forward, back foot's pointed to the top left corner of the mat, bend into the front knee. See if you can stack that front knee over your ankle. Let's bring the elbows out to a W, and we'll start here with chest press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up to your warrior two, keeping those elbows bent, parallel the back foot to the back side of the mat, sink into the front knee, and we're going to press up for shoulder press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center. Flip your palms, palm facing up, and we're going to pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights through heart center. Bump up on your back toes. Plant the weights down. Step the front foot back. Let's take it through that chaturanga. And then inhale the left leg high. Step it through. Bring the weights as you rise to that warrior one. Back foot's at a 45. Front foot is straight forward. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. W out the arms. Chest press. Sink into that front knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms W'd as you open up for your warrior two, paralleling your back foot. Sink into that front knee. Shoulder press. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the arms up, palms up. Let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come through center. Bump up on your back toes. Plant the weights down. Step your front foot back. Let's take it through that chaturanga. Look forward. Step forward. Let's grab the weights as we come to a halfway lift, and we're going to lift out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights through center as you bend into the knees. Come all the way down to the bottom. Come into your boat pose, keeping the weights. Weights can be at heart center. Reach up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's open up the arms. Bring the chest forward. And then straighten out for 1, 2. We're going to 5, 3, 4, 5. Come down onto your back. Let those feet come down. Tuck the feet in toward the glutes. Weights come onto the hips. Lift into your bridge. Feet are hip width distance. Engage through those glutes. Lift and press. And then lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that back come down. Let the weights come down by your side. We're done with the weights for today. Bring the knees in. Gently rock from side to side. Let's keep the right leg in as we extend the left leg long. Take a moment, roll out that ankle. Switch it out. Pull the left knee in. Right leg extends. Roll out that ankle. Bend into the extended leg. Take that left ankle above the right knee. Reach for the back of the right foot into our reclined figure 4. And let's shift on the hips from side to side. Switch it out. Right ankle above the left knee. Draw that left knee in. And let's shift from side to side. Come through center, both knees come in. Hands are on the knees. Let's do some circles with the knees. Bring the knees apart and together, apart and together. Change direction, together and apart, together and apart. Let's make sure your weights are not beside you. Drop both knees over to the left. Let's gaze to the right. Maybe you cactus out your right arm, gazing out over that right shoulder. And let's switch it out. Gaze over the left, drop the knees to the right, extend the left arm out. Come back through center. Let's flip the palms facing down, extend the legs straight up, flex your toes to your face, slow and controlled, lower it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let everything sink into the floor. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And again, deep breath in. Full breath out. Let's take a few more deep breaths. Let's take a few more deep breaths here, allowing our body to absorb our practice. 15 minutes goes by very quickly. I definitely prefer, I think, a 50-minute class, but it really depends on the class. 60, 75 minutes, that can be great too. Really depends on the class. But if you only have 15 minutes and you just did what you did, you increased your strength, challenged your body, focused your mind, you connected to your breath, all of the things that make a yoga practice a yoga practice. And any amount of time is better than no amount of time. So feel really good about what you did today. Feel really good about making it onto your mat. And if this was challenging, especially feel really good. Let's take a deep breath in, wiggle the fingers and toes, roll the wrists and ankles. Grab the backs of the legs, rock yourself all the way up into a seated position. Ground down into your sitting bones. Let's press our palms together and tuck our chin to our chest. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Know that you are stronger than you think. I hope that this practice reminded you of your strength, awakened you to your strength. Thank you for being here and sharing in this space and allowing me to share this practice with you. It is always my honor. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. Great job today. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide.